I just talked to Papa on the phone. He says he's confused. He doesn't know why he's at the hospital. I told him that I love him and that I'm gonna come see him. Fuck. God, what the fuck? I can't drive like this. I can't drive in this state of mind. I'm not ready to let him go. I'm leaving Miami. I'm headed back home. I wasn't even here 24 hours. My grandfather's been taken to the hospital because his kidneys have completely stopped working. So, obviously he's the most important thing to me. So I'm heading back to Tampa. It's gonna take me probably 7 hours to get there. But I have to get there before he like passes, you know? So I'm just gonna try to remain calm. I'm not gonna speed, like that's not gonna help anything if I get in an accident, you know? So I just am gonna miss him. I love him so much. I'm headed to get gas and then I'm getting on the interstate. Alright, I'm leaving out of Miami, going, getting ready to go down Alligator Alley. The sky keeps storming. It'll rain and then it'll stop raining and then it'll rain, then it'll stop raining. I'm doing 80 miles an hour. I'm just trying to get back towards home in a reasonable amount of time so that I can see my grandfather before it's too late. Howley, they will let me come in. I would think that if somebody's dying that they would let you come in. It wouldn't matter if you got in at 2 a.m. But I don't know. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm on Alligator Alley. The sky is really pretty. All the clouds. It's really nice. And I've tried to prepare myself for this moment, but I'm not prepared. And for me to want him to stay is very selfish. It's not fair to him. Like, I don't want him to be in pain. I want him to be free. I want him to be happy. I want him to be reunited with my grandmother and his brothers and sisters and all of his friends. Like, he's gonna be 95 in 3 months. We were gonna have a big party. He was so excited. I don't think I'm gonna handle this very well. If you know me at all, then you know my grandfather's like my rock. He's been there for everything. He took care of me when I couldn't take care of myself. Like, he accepted me when nobody else did. So if everybody could please just pray that he passes pain-free and worry-free and peacefully, that would be wonderful. Alright, I saw my Papa. They're taking him back home to let him pass at home. Hospice is going to come into the house and take care of all of that stuff. But he's definitely somewhere else. was not really awake, but he was tapping his feet, and I said, "Oh, Papa, are you dancing?" "Oh, yeah." And then he started humming a little song, and I said, "Are you dancing on rainbows?" "Oh, no." I said, "Are you dancing in the grass?" "Yeah." And he was saying everybody's there. He was saying that his mom was there, and his dad's there, and his brother, and his sister, and his wife. They're all people that have passed. He was saying they were there, and he was, I guess, dancing with them and having a party. He just kept saying, "Happy, happy, happy people, happy people, happy Ogilbies, Ogilbies, we're the happy people." Like, so I know that he's like going to a better place. He's already visiting them. So while I'm gonna miss him here in the physical world, I know that he's gonna be in a magical place. And you know, I said, "Oh, is it colorful?" And he said, No, not really, a little bit." It makes me happy knowing he's going somewhere where he's going to be happy. Even though I am going to be sad that I can't physically hold him or hug him or kiss him or tell him I love him, he's going to be in a happier place without pain, and that is good for me. So I'm back home. My grandfather, he just kept saying, yep to everybody, and my adopted mom was like, "Oh, he just says yep to everything, like he's not really understanding or hearing and whatever." And he had pretty much a full conversation with me. Everybody else was like, "I love you," and he would just be like, "Yep, okay." And then I leaned down and I was like, "Papa, I love you so much, like always and forever, like I love you." And he was like, "I love you too, honey." Like, he's definitely responding, you know? Like, so, obviously, like my Snapchat showed, like he was tapping his foot, and I was asking him about dancing, and all the people were there, and he kept saying, "Yep." And of course, again, my adopted mom's like, "He's just saying yep, like you're making up the rest in your head. He's just saying yep, he's gonna say yep to everything." And I was like, "No, I don't think so." So I had asked him like, "Oh, is your brother, is Uncle Johnny there?" And he goes, "Yep." He goes, "But he's stepping out, he's with my dad." Like, he responded like that. And so I was like, "Is your dad there?" And he's like, "He's stepping out." And so I was like, "Is your sister there?" And he was like, "Yep." And I was like, "Is your mom there?" And he's like, "Yeah." And obviously my grandmother was there and his friends. And I said, "Can you smell the flowers?" And he goes, "Yeah." So I was like, "Oh, that's awesome." And then he just kept saying, "Oh, the happy people, we're the happy people." And I was like, "Okay, like you're happy, like that's good." And he was just like singing and tapping his foot. And I mean, I know that he's not necessarily here, like in his head, or even maybe like his spirit necessarily isn't trapped here. It's like in between. I think he's definitely visiting another place. I think he's somewhere else. He sees something else. And I would assume it's like when you smoke DMT and it takes you somewhere else. I assume that he's on that plane, like that. He's in that dimension, whatever that dimension is. And I think the more questions I asked that he could answer, like yes or no, or what people were doing or what he was seeing, like kind of just validated for me that he is being welcomed. So I think for a while now, the people on the other side, or the energy on the other side, has slowly been coming to like calm him and get him ready for this moment. It helped me to have closure. It helped me to have peace. I know that he's going to a happier place. He's not going to be stuck here. He's not going to be in pain. Like, realistically, he's almost 95 years old, and his knees are bad, his back is bad, his kidneys are bad, he's got gout in his feet. Like, he's not a young chicken. He's not out living life. Like, he hasn't been out living life in a long time. And his kids don't really come to see him.
the other grandkids, other than my sister, just my sister and I really go to see him. That's gotta be lonely. Just sitting at the house all day by yourself. It's like being in prison in your own house. And I don't want that for him. He doesn't want that for himself, I'm sure of it. Like, so while he won't be here in the physical world, I know he will always be with me. Always. Because I told him, you can come visit anytime you want. And he said, yeah, I will. And so I'm having this whole conversation with him about the other side, and he's answering me as if he really is somewhere else. And everybody else is like, you're being ridiculous, like he's not making any sense. And I'm like, oh, he makes plenty of sense. He's somewhere else. He's described the place to me. He's with his family and friends. He's dancing with them. He's having a good time. They're dancing in the yard or on the grass, where in a park or somewhere. They're outside dancing. And so everybody else is pretty much like, he's drugged up, he doesn't know what he's saying, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, if that's what you want to believe, fine, but that's not what I believe. I believe that he's communicating with the other side, because they're prepping him to go there within who knows how long. The next few hours, the next couple of days, who knows? I mean, I don't know, but I know he's on his way there, and I know that they're welcoming him, and he's happy to see those people. He's happy to be there. He's happy. I said, you're gonna be able to walk again and run, and you're gonna be in the best shape of your life, and you're gonna be young and vibrant. And he goes, yep. And then he said, you're the only one that knows. And I said, I'm the only one that knows. He said, yep. It's like he was telling me, like, he's trying to tell other people where he's at or what he's experiencing, and that he's gonna be okay, but they're not listening to him because they're just like, oh, he's drugged up. And I'm the only one really listening to what he's saying. I know that you're gonna be happy there. And as long as you're happy there, like, who am I to stop that? Like, I can't, like, A, I can't stop it, and B, it would be selfish of me to try, like. So he just kept saying, happy, 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 the happy people, us Ogilbies, the Ogilbies, we're the happy people. Like, he's happy. I don't know the last time I saw my grandfather so incredibly happy. Just, oh. I'm happy for him. I mean, obviously I'm not happy that he's dying, but I am happy that he's gonna be okay. I may not physically be able to see him, but I know that his energy will always be with me. He will protect me, as he has always done. He will continue to guide me in the right direction in life. He will continue to teach me things, like lessons that I need to know. He'll just do it from the other side. In a different way. It just won't be like, Felicia, this does this and whatever. Like, he'll just have to show me in a different way, but I know that he will continue to guide me through my life. I don't think that just because his physical body's leaving, that his spirit's leaving me. Our physical bodies, they're just a vessel. Like, if you turned your brain off, like, your physical body's still there. If you turn your heart off, your physical body's still there. Like, our physical body is not necessarily who we are. It's just containing who we are. Our energy is who we are. And his energy is going to be set free into the universe. So he'll be able to be anywhere he wants, anytime he wants, with whomever he wants, living or dead. Like, because his energy will be free. It won't be contained by this body anymore. So I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. I'm sad for me, but I'm happy for him. And there's nothing more I could ask than he goes to a happy place. He deserves it. He's really conquered so much in life. He's overcome so much. And he deserves happiness. Even if it is not in this physical world. So that's that. I don't think I'm gonna go visit anymore because I want to remember him as I did today and prior to today. So I don't want to see him get worse. I can't handle that. So I got to say my goodbyes, and I couldn't ask for more. I love my Poppa. I love